Welcome to another Auto Spec Renew video. Today we are checking out Electrify Expo Long Beach. We're taking you on a tour to visit the whole show. So Electrify Expo has been running for a few years and they have 6, 7, 8 events throughout the United States and maybe soon internationally. Right now we're going to check out the OEMs, including Volvo's. Those guys are bringing the EV90 or EX90. Actually, they're brand new vehicles that will launch later this year. So let's check it out real quick. Super sleek design, as always, with Volvo. Fantastic wheels, and those guys are introducing a brand new interior with a fantastic fabric finish. We'll check it out in a minute. Fantastic wheels, and the grey is also superb looking. So those guys have been very active in the United States, in Europe. I look forward to seeing this. This one in the UK, and they have the smaller version, the 30, which would be fantastic for bigger cities and obviously for Europe and China. Let's go back to check out the interior. Again, it's just lovely. Superb fabric interior, sleek design, as modern as you would like it to be. All right, let's go to the Ford booth. Unfortunately, Toyota, nothing much on the EV side, but let's check out those guys at Ford. So they brought up the Mach-E GT that you really cannot miss. Front fog lights, superb wheels with uprated suspension. The car actually sits 20 millimeters higher, so about an inch higher. Few different touches, a bit more torque, which is fantastic. The range is slightly shorter and the power output is about the same. But you get the superb spoilers that you cannot get on any other version. So fantastic option if you want to go on the trail. Now, speaking about trail, let's check out the F-150 Lightning developed with RTR. Here again, upgraded suspension, and this thing actually goes off-road. It's not just a show car. Full dedicated suspension, extended wheel arches, carbon fiber, composite everywhere, roll cage, spare wheels. Those guys are taking this on the tracks. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to give you images and maybe a test drive sooner than later. Just can't wait for it. All right, let's carry on. Kia bringing the EV9. You know the EV9 because the Fort Collins Colorado dealership is loaning us a car, so you'll see way more content about this car. Fantastic family car. Now let's jump to Fisker. Who knows what's going to happen to Fisker? We don't know. Nobody knows. But again, the car looked fantastic. I don't know what didn't really work. We've been told the software was not fantastic. Kyle has tested the car. It would be a shame to see this company go bust. So let's wish them the best of luck. Now we're moving to Tesla and the fantastic Model 3 performance that we'll take for a spin in a minute. Fantastic red, new color, new wheels, new suspension. It's pretty much a brand new car under the skin. The new seats are fantastic also. So we'll give you our feedback once we've tested it. But Kyle has already dropped a full in-depth test drive on the review channel. Now another fantastic vehicle coming up at the show. So R3X should be a fantastic product globally. Super compact for the US and fantastic for Europe and China. Hopefully those guys will be selling abroad. We anticipate we'll get this in about a year with up to 300 miles, so that should be quite fantastic. You'll get a single motor, 2 motors, and even a 3 motor version. So let's check out the interior. Again, it looks like a fully finished product ready to be hitting the showroom floor. And typically you still have the light. All right, let's carry on. Fantastic Lucid over there. Not a new product in particular, but always a night sight. So Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 5N coming up very soon. That should be a very interesting car that people will mod sooner than later and probably take on the track. We are going to hit the modified EVs section of the show and the converter to electric section of the show. That's what I was talking about the track, because some of those rides are fully modified to hit the track big time. So let's check them out. All right, speaking about modified EVs, you've got a fantastic Model X.
Yes.
What's your name? What's your company? Tell us everything about this fantastic Model X.
My name is George. I work for EV Auto Style. This is my 2023 Tesla Model X, new refresh model.
Yes.
So basically, what we did to the interior on the Teslas, if you don't know, they all come in vinyl and only have 3 choices. So what we wanted to do is actually show the customer that you can actually change out your seats to any color you like, any pattern you like. So we did a quadruple stitch with Napa leather.
Okay.
And then besides that, we also did the center console on the dash just to show the customer the extreme measures that you can take to your vehicle.
So how long does it take to do the whole conversion and the interior?
Okay, so the interior, we definitely need it for about 2 weeks.
Okay, wow, it's not too bad.
And the reason is because when we dissect the center console and the dash, we actually have to remove all the parts to the windshield.
Okay.
So there's probably about 1,000 parts laying around that we have to label, and then we have to know how to put everything back together again.
Where are you guys based?
We are based in Orange County, California.
Okay, you're local then.
Yeah,
yeah,
yes.
Fantastic. So give or take, how much does it cost to do this type of conversion?
So on this particular conversion, the interior, you're looking right about $20,000.
Okay, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we are using Napa leather. It's the same as the Lambo and the Ferrari.
Yeah.
This is a quadruple stitch, and there's actually leather behind the diamond stitch in black, if you can look closely.
Yeah, but it just looked like OEM level, and the doors are just fantastic.
That includes the doors, the center console, and the dash.
And you managed to do the yoke also?
Yes.
An extra cushions.
So we had leftover material.
Yeah.
So I had my installers, hey, you know what? We got leftover Napa. Let's make some pillows. And then we actually made a vest for the Bear Brick as well. So the Bear Brick has a custom-made vest on it too. Right. And you know, at this particular show, they give out an award for sneakers.
Yeah.
So we're trying to find some Air Force Ones that kind of go with the interior.
Fantastic. Well, I imagine you can choose any color you want, any type of Napa leather, or full
100%. I actually have 25 different colors right over here at my table.
All right. Do you only do Teslas, or you do any type of stuff?
We do all the vehicles. So we do EV vehicles, we do gasoline vehicles. Pretty much any year, make, and model, we can do it.
All right. Did you work on the Hummer also?
Yes.
All right,
so
let's check it out.
Yeah, let's go over to the Hummer.
So that's a brand new SUV Hummer?
Yeah, so this is the brand new SUV Hummer 3.
Let's go this way.
Okay. Yeah. So on this particular model here, we went with the custom leather seats with the honeycomb design.
Yeah.
And then we're actually incorporate the factory logo into our seats. Yeah. And then we put our brand of the EV Auto Style into the headrest as well. And we also went ahead and custom made the center console. Yeah.
But as much as it looks custom, it looks OEM. This could have come out the dealership.
Yeah, correct. So we want to keep it looking, as most OEM as possible. Yeah. But it still gives you the different options to design your vehicle.
All right.
And then on this particular model, we actually lifted it and we did the wheels and tires as well.
Yeah. All right. So these come with 35-inch tires originally?
Yes, they come with 35-inch tires. On this one, we did a 37-inch tire. And then we could actually control the suspension inside the cabin. So as you're driving, you can control we made it so you can control the height.
All right, perfect.
And then just like on my Model X with my suspension, you can control it inside as well.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, guys.
Bye-bye. Now let's check out the fully modified classics converted to electric, such as Eric's. You've seen it on the channel. So that's a GT-R R32. That was a 4-wheel drive, and he converted it to a P90D drivetrain. So a large drive unit in the back, a small drive unit in the front, and a full battery pack under the hood and in the back. So if you want to know a little bit more about this full conversion, check out our other fully dedicated video. Now let's jump to the Ford hot rod from the guys at Current. They are locals, they are based here in LA, and they do a fantastic job converting those guys to electric and adding this Webb's motor or engine cover that makes it look like a proper hot rod, and people seem to love it just here. So fantastic work with those guys. Next one, it's Tesla Extravaganza. All those guys are from the Ruined EV Club, and they brought all the best of their selection. Most of them are fully bagged, fully custom, nothing's left stock. check out those wheels. Sometimes it's a bit extreme, like people feel it's a bit too much, but that's what we love, to see them, see how far you can go modifying your standard Tesla Model 3, Model Y, X, and even Plaid. We'll check out some Plaids later on. All right, now something else altogether. The fastest EV in the world. So this, guys, this went 353 miles per hour.
Yes, it did.
2 full motors from those guys at Revolt System, 2 full Tesla-based drivetrain matched together and pushing this beast to insane level. All right, next build is another Tesla, but this one is like nothing other we've ever seen. That is Delmise and Lewis lowrider inspired Model Y with full suspension, graphics all around, fantastic paint job. They spend months working on the paint. So we'll have a fully dedicated video about this build, but I really wanted to show you around it because they even have some decor underneath the car so you can see through the mirrors. Crazy audio system, 22-inch wheels with custom tires with white walls. It shows what you can do with a Tesla if you go full send on it. Talking about crazy build, this is Bogdan crazy Model S that he rebuilt a few years ago. It's still very interesting to see how far you can push it. This is fully custom, and those guys, they build fantastic Teslas. They shorten them, make 300 SL cars out of them. So we'll check them out actually very soon on the channel. What else do we? Oh, another Model Y with an interesting grille and sneakers. So at the show, those guys have a side concours, I would say, where the best kicks are also celebrated. This beast, you know, also we've had it on the channel a couple of times. That's the Unplugged Performance Dark Helmet Plaid Hill Climb and Race Ready Model S. So obviously you know this car, you've seen it everywhere, and I wish I could tell you one day we'll take it for a spin, but it's a one-seater, one driver, so it's not going to happen anytime soon. Obviously, they had to tow it with the Cybertruck. All right, more modified EVs. Very nice work.
Thank you.
Yeah. You think a pink Model 3 is unique? Well, I'll show you another one over there. So that's how mad the show is. There's plenty of everything, stuff you thought you would never see, and then you see 2 of them. What about the green one, the Taycan, the very famous now Cybertruck from F Da Pump. So those guys are very active on social, so you pretty much know them if you are in the EV world. Some more ruined EV build, and the creme de la creme as far as EV build, this one. Do you want to tell us a bit more about your build?
Oh, right now?
Right now, I put you on the spot. But
yeah, okay.
It's pretty much the best build of the show, isn't it?
I mean,
yeah, you can say it. Okay, I'll mic you up real quick.
So,
all right, so let's walk around.
So yeah, this is the first production Agile Model wide. Or sorry, this is the first production kit for the Agile Model 3 wide body.
Yeah.
So I completely redid the car about 2 months ago from the blue that you saw in Austin. So
yeah.
now it's literally a brand new car. I redid the trunk setup. So I have the trunk open here. You kind of see I built this new setup for it. And
so that's the first time you show it at a show, isn't it?
Oh, no. This thing has been around for...
But as this final version?
As this final version, this is the second show. So I went to Arizona before this. So as you can see, I repurposed my HRE 540s and I just rebuilt them. We did a cool custom turquoise color and just kind of rebuilt them. So it's got the 7-inch lips in the back, 5.5 in the front. Just wanted to go real deep dish on it.
All right.
And really just wanted to try to dial in that fitment.
What setup did you go for the suspension?
It's on universal air, and I kind of paired an AccuAir tank with Airlift 3H management. The AccuAir tank it's an older tank. They don't make it anymore. It's called the Endo CT. So the compressor is actually inside the tank.
Nice.
Absolutely love the tank. I'm bummed they don't make them anymore because it gives you a lot more room to work with. Especially if you're trying to do like a really custom display like this, you just have more freedom, more room, you know. So this one is designed like the Falcon 9 rocket from SpaceX. Even have little rocket boosters back there that light up.
Let's check out the interior because there's even more work inside.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah. So full bucket seats.
Yeah, so these are the full status racing seats. These are the first status seats in a Tesla. Completely air-free on the dash, so no sensors are on for the seats. So it's according to the car, they think that it's actually the factory seats that are in there. I did a quick-release steering wheel, customized the colors obviously to match the theme.
And you still have the button.
Still have the buttons and all that. Yep.
And
rear seat delete. So this is another piece that I made. So. You know, you got the roll cage that's obviously color themed, and then this is the rear seat delete that I designed. So everything is kind of flows with the whole, you know, futuristic space aviation theme. Put a little alien in the center just to kind of top it off there. All of the door jams, every jam in the car has been wrapped with the metal rivet theme. It's just kind of more to like the futuristic aviation style. So you can see the trunk jams, door jams,
and the spoiler.
Jams. Yeah. Oh yeah. So
what's next? The next step for it?
Honestly, I don't know. Like, I always want to say it's done, but it's never done. So I'll think of something. But right now, it's like it's finally at a place where I'm really happy with it. So out of the 5 years I've owned it, it's gone through many stages. I could finally say now it's like at a point where I feel like it's like an elite status now.
Okay.
So a lot of hard work in the last 5 years. But like I said, I think it's at a point where it's going to stay like this for a while.
Nice.
Yeah, especially with the wrap. It's the Avery brushed titanium. A lot of the
and
pictures
it's
don't
texture,
show.
So it feels like
and it's actually
metal.
really easy to keep clean too. It's a lot easier to keep clean than all the other wraps that I had. So
it's easier than the Cybertruck.
Oh yeah. Exactly. And that was kind of the goal for this. Is I wrapped the car right when like all the Cybertrucks were coming out. So I kind of want to make it look like using the Cybertruck as inspo to kind of go off of that brushed metal look. So that was kind of an inspo for it.
Well, great job.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. All right, let's check out Bucky's Model 3. You've seen this on the channel. We had a fully dedicated video, but you've been working again at it. So what have you done since we last spoke?
The newest thing are the tires and the alligator rim protectors. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun with them. It rides amazing now. Super excited.
But the color is just fantastic, and as you say, it looks like paint. You could have almost have done the paint for the price you paid for the wrap. The finish is just so amazing. Any change to the suspension or the interior?
Nothing. Just keeping it clean, really. This is my daily driver, so.
And you drove this from Las Vegas to LA.
5.5 hours.
On airbags and everything. Yep. Yeah, cool stuff. So yeah, we'll have a full link to the dedicated video on the description. And you're still out of gas?
Still out of gas. How'd I get here? I don't know.
All right, cool stuff. Let's carry on with the show. All right, check this cover out. Like Pimp My Cover, fully custom cover for your ride. So what's up with this cover?
Hi, so these are covers made by My Hero Cover, previously known as Pimp My Cover.
All right.
They are a fully customized cover, specially made for all vehicles. You just submit your information. They go ahead and take all the data from your car.
Right.
They'll ask you from every body kit piece to whatever customize you have done. They will go ahead and make it for you, especially for your car.
So you send them pictures of your wheels and...
They basically ask you everything that's on your car.
Yeah.
You submit all the info. They'll go ahead and send you a render. You approve it, and then you get your cover in the mail within a couple weeks.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, it's really fast, really easy.
I noticed even the brakes have been fully custom.
Everything on the cover looks exactly like the vehicle. If you were to pull it off, you could literally see on here how perfect
That's
it looks.
Cool. Yeah.
So
Does it do it for Model X's?
They do. My car actually has one. It looks identical to it. It saves me so much time here at the shows, at home, anywhere that I want to keep my car clean. It does the job. It really does.
Speaking about clean, this is fantastic. Tell us a bit more about your build.
It is a 23 Model X Plaid. I started building it last year, actually. I bought it in June and decided to customize it. After customizing, getting custom 3-piece wheels, custom body kit, I got it wrapped. We did some interior modifications, like the custom Starlight setup. I have a sponsorship with FCK Light Bars and Starlight Auto, who did the work. I have over 2,000 Starlights with 27
That's a
hidden
nice-
Mickeys
I just
inside
found
the
one.
car. Yes,
that's cool.
I'm a huge fan of Disney,
Yeah.
and I thought to make the car my own. So that's what we did. We customized it, made it our own.
All right. What's your Instagram tag?
I'm a platy. I am a platy.
You're definitely a platy.
Yes.
And even your brakes are pink and
Yes.
yeah, cool.
I wanted to make. There's not that many females in the car industry.
Well, there's more and more of them.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're growing.
yeah.
We definitely are. With Ruined, I'm one of 3 ladies in the club out of 71 members.
Okay.
So I'm very, very proud of that. And girls are taking over. We're doing it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, I'm Jerome. Do you guys work with Sierra?
Yes, we do. It's a
I want
pleasure.
to know everything about it because I've
man.
heard so much. I've seen so many good videos, but it's nice to see it in the metal finally. So,
Yeah,
what's
this
up with
is-
Sierra? What are you guys doing?
This is the Sierra Echo out in its environment. We're so excited to be debuting it here at the Electrify Expo. It really is a new breed of what motorsports should be, in our opinion. Our main goal is to make performance attainable for the general consumer.
All right.
So it's a $40,000 price point. It's capable of 350 horsepower on a 1,500 pound chassis.
Okay.
And the most unique thing is, as you can see here, we have multiple different tires on it because we kind of go after a concept called multi-terrain mastery.
Okay.
So because of the geometry, the way it sits, the way the shocks are designed, it's a custom setup specifically from Fox just for this car to be able to go from sand dunes to ice to slicks to rally, all within the switch of just little buttons.
Fantastic. Take us through the drivetrain and the battery pack.
Yeah, so it's all built in Utah. So we have Samsung cell technology that we assemble through a company that we own called Hypercraft.
Yeah.
Hypercraft is a parent company to Sierra, and the concept was, how do we get the most performance out of a battery possible? We're not here for the longevity, get the most range. We're here for straight up performance.
All right.
And coming to EV, there's no better way to do that. We used to build these with the Hayabusa motor for 6 years.
Yeah.
And the transition to EV was just a game changer. It made total sense. You get about 350 newton meters of torque on an 8-to-1 gear ratio. So it's pretty wild what you can achieve. It's got 3, we can go over here and talk about it more in detail if you'd like.
You know what? I'll hand you this real quick, and you can tell us
Sorry, I'm
everything
losing my
about
voice a little
no
bit.
worries. Yeah. So you guys work with Fox shocks?
Yeah, so Fox came out. They've done 3 different engineering tests where they specifically have set up this design for this car. So this one is like as if you were on the asphalt with slicks. You could be racing against GP Cup cars. 2 is like rally. So the concept is you're more in the trees, going over risings and crests. And then 3 is like all out freestyle, jumping at 150 feet, which we've done a lot.
All right. Fantastic. So where can people check those out and buy them?
So we have 2 models. We have a direct consumer model where people can go to Sierra Cars or drivesierra.com and they can place an order right there and we'll deliver it straight to you. Or we have a concept called the Outpost, and the Outpost is your dealer plus.
Okay.
So yes, we have dealers, and yes, we're getting these cars into showrooms, but our idea is everybody wants to drive it. It's a very unique machine. It's full of a lot of fun, a lot of potential. And so we are setting up outposts all throughout the nation where people can arrive and drive these things.
All right.
So we've got one in Austin, Texas right now, and we're setting up one in Dubai and all around the world. And
Fantastic.
it's exciting.
Work, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I look forward to taking this for a spin, and I should visit you guys sooner than later.
Please do. Come to Utah. We will absolutely throw you in the vehicle.
Excellent. Good stuff. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, pleasure.
Twisted T's or Twisted Teslas. They got a bit of everything, Model 3s in particular, and a crazy Model X. Hey, is that your Model X? Yes. Well, it doesn't really fit your style. Well, tell us everything about this one.
Oh, this was inspired by my stepdaughter and my grandbaby.
Oh, yes.
So had to kind of go with the theme.
Donuts on unicorns.
Yeah. It's a little girly, but my stepdaughter and grandbaby,
All right.
they love it. So, that
So
was fun.
you got some wheels?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
22 by 9.5 in the front, Ferrata
right.
FR1, 22 by 11 in the rear.
Did you do the install and the vinyl wrap?
No, Empire Custom Wraps has sponsored me. I'm doing the wrap. We print wraps. Sponsored by FCK Light Bar for the wheel lights and the star lights that are inside.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much some of my sponsors at the moment. I worked on my stepdaughter's car here.
All right.
As you
Bab.
can see. Yeah.
The Bab Model 3. So, tell us a bit more about it.
She's on air.
Yeah. Lambo doors.
The Lambo doors.
Pink.
She has starlights, underglow, Teslux headlights and fog lights. She has restored vision tail lights.
Let's check out the taillights then.
Yeah, the tail lights are a key.
It never ends. There's mods all around. The wheels are fantastic also.
Yes, heritage.
Just love the lights. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you tell us a bit more about your club? Twisted Teas or Twisted Teslas?
It's basically like a family.
All right.
A big family.
Based here in LA?
Very, pretty much LA, San Bernardino.
Oh yeah.
And some San Diego. It's just we're spread out, but it's more like a big family-oriented type group, more so than a real club. They fit the vibe and flow with it. Everybody, it's like I said, like a big family. It's more about having fun and meeting together and having a good time.
Good stuff. That's all we love to do. And it's definitely not a boring act.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very boring.
Is the Y also in your club?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Completely different style.
Yeah. He is also part of our crew.
Dexter
2.0.
2.0.
He's sponsored by Lexani Wheels and FCK Light Bar as well. You see he's got the custom camo print.
Good stuff. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
It's good talking with you.
All right. So yesterday we did check out those guys at the engineering school and design. So let's see what they're doing. Hey guys.
Hello.
What are you guys doing?
Right now we're working on our Electrify Switch Lab car, electric car, right? Yes.
So are you a student also?
Yeah, I'm a
All
student.
right. Okay. So tell us about the program, what you're doing, and who is it for, and where you are located.
So we're located in Long Beach, California.
All right.
We're Cabrillo High School, and right now we are building the Switch Lab electric car.
Okay. From scratch?
Yes, from scratch. So they send us all the materials, and then us, the students, with an advisor, build it together as like a kind of, well, they did it last year for like a summer kind of program.
Yes.
And then we're doing it again because we're planning to go to competition with it.
So when you say you build it again, so you built this already, you took it to parts, and then
Yeah.
you're doing it again?
Yeah,
All
so
right.
the whole idea of this is learning how to build the car and then taking it apart. So in case like in a competition they're like, you need to find what's wrong with the car,
Yeah.
we're able to take it apart and put it back together without like much issue.
So is the plan to learn about conversion in particular, or just EV servicing and maintenance in general?
In general, it's about learning a lot of how electric vehicles work, how EV works in general.
Yeah.
More about maintaining, figuring out what's wrong with the cars, what's wrong with the vehicles, and figuring out how we can fix it with every little issue, every little wire that's wrong, every little problem.
Could you tell us a bit more about the course, how many years it will take, and what's the diploma you end up with?
So we end up with our regular high school diploma, but we also take engineering courses that give us like a step up in college. So it gives us like a preview of what we could be getting. And then we also we do PLTW, so they give us college courses like points towards our college
Okay.
course as well. But yeah, we just end up with like a regular high school degree and like a step up in life.
Okay. Could you walk through the whole setup, please?
Well, you want to do it?
You want to do it?
Yeah,
All
sure.
right.
Right now, it's still a work in progress. For the main part, here in the back, we have the electric motor near all the way in the back.
All right. So Hyper-9.
Yeah. So we have the electric motor with one wheel in the back. Here we have a lot of the electrical setup for the, what's called the motor.
Yeah.
So we have a battery connecting everything here with a motor system in the middle. Over here is where 2 seats will be going.
All right.
There is a possibility to enter 4 seats if you want
Okay.
passengers in the back, but we're only going to run 2 for this. It's the dashboard, which they're working on right now with all the buttons, all the setup for all of it. Here in the front, we have a lot of the electrical systems for controlling every part of this car. So the accelerator, the brake, headlights, all the electrical components of the car are all being controlled right here.
All right, so that's very interesting. How do we join this course, and where do we join this course?
Cabrillo High School is here on the west side of Long Beach. Anybody can join our electric car program. We run it after school. It's kind of like a club.
Excellent.
We also run summer sessions with it. So we are hosting a summer camp in which people here in Long Beach can actually join it for their kids from 5th grade to 11th grade can join
Fantastic. Is there a website in particular?
They can look up Cabrillo High School, or they can actually message me through our Instagram at Cabrillo Engineering and send me messages if they're interested in signing up.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
All right, some of the most exciting cars I've seen at the show are the Zero Labs one. We'll have a fully dedicated video about this Defender / Series Land Rover, the fantastic Bronco, and their Ford truck. So, and we'll catch up with Adam, also the CEO. So, in a nutshell, those 3 trucks are based on a similar platform. The wheelbase can change, but the drivetrain, battery pack is the same. Suspension are the same. So, fantastic way to convert and bring up brand new classic vehicles. So, we'll come back and have a fully dedicated video with those guys. All right, we thought that overlanding and 4x4 would be a thing with EVs only 10 years ago, when nobody felt like the batteries would be a thing that could take you very far away. So obviously we got the Lightning fully prepared. And what are you guys doing with the Lightning?
Yeah, so the world's first battery-powered portable induction cooking stove and generator called Electric Boil. It's on the Ford Lightning rig. So we're here demonstrating make coffee, cooking some food with battery power.
So let's get cooking.
Exactly, you got it, man.
All right, so how does it work? It's just a full, it's just a built-in unit.
Yeah, so this is our first prototype. So the first versions are supposed to be a little messy. So this Gen 1, this is our newest version. So we added an extra burner. It's induction power. So that means you're able to boil water in 90 seconds, cook the perfect food at the perfect temperature, in over 2 hours of cook time minimum. Made in Detroit, Michigan.
All right, good stuff.
Yeah.
So where can we find you guys?
We're in Detroit, Michigan. You can find us at electricboil.com. And you can enter for your chance to win your very own electric boil. We're also accepting deposits for delivery for next spring. So.
All right. So once we finish this video, I'll come back and we can cook a steak.
All right.
All right. See you guys later. All right. Some more Rivians and this fantastic Jeep. We filmed with this. We did a full video. So you'll have the link in the video in the description below, but if you may remember, Kyle had a fantastic Tesla yoke, and we took this for a spin off-road, so make sure to check out the video. All right. Very good, very good.
Nice
Excited to be with you. Is that all right if we record and film?
Record it, please.
Excellent, yeah. What's your name?
My name is Andre, guys. Nice to meet you guys. Welcome to 3 rides from Ford. This is the 2024 Ford Mustang Mach-E GT with the performance package.
Excellent. 0 to 60 is
3.3 seconds.
All right.
All right, you guys ready?
All right, let's go. It doesn't get old.
The torque.
Nice one. Excellent, Andre. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, guys. Yeah.
All right. Cheers. Thank you. All right.
Exit. Thank you, guys.
All right. Another very interesting off-road overlanding theme Tesla. Is that your ride?
It is, yeah.
All right. I'm Jerome. Good
I'm
to
Sean.
meet you.
You too.
Sean, tell us more about your Model Y. I see a bit of everything. Suspension, Star Trek theme. So, yeah, fantastic. Tell us about the suspension you've done, because it's quite higher than it would be originally.
It's technically 2 lifts. I'm running Mountain Pass performances, spacers, as well as unplugged performances, dirt and snow coilover kit.
Never seen this done before.
So
yeah.
I took it up as high as I possibly could without doing major modifications.
Okay. Wheels and tires?
Wheels are Method 502s. I had them powder coated the bronzish gold because they only come in black, and I wanted to be different than everybody else.
Still fit over the performance
They
brakes?
do, yeah.
Okay,
they're 18 by 8 inch wheels,
That's
and and they're great. They're made specifically for this car. And
cool mud flaps give it a rally style. But more importantly, what do we have in the back?
Starting off with the rigid Ultra Swing R, which is technically for the Rivians.
Okay.
But because their hitches are tucked so far underneath the trucks and whatnot, it's the same situation with the Model Y. So it fits perfectly. And I am building the car to be overlanding, dispersed camping type stuff, and I'm still in the early stages. Just before Christmas, the car was on airbags and 22-inch wheels, if you can believe it.
Completely different setup. Yeah.
So TerraGlide was nice enough to send out their.
So what's TerraGlide? Yeah.
They are based in New Zealand. They're a fairly new company, but they're wanting to get into the car camping scene and whatnot. And
so that's fully custom made for the Model Y.
Fully made specifically for the Model Y.
Including the bed setup. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a full bed platform. It collapses down so you can still use the rear seat, and then it also the drawer is an optional thing, but it's on full sliders.
Yep.
So and then the bed is actually hinged to where you can get to the sub trunk, which is where.
So you still have full access to
I have my
very smart.
refrigerator cooler.
Great stuff. So where can we learn more about TerraGlide and about your build?
TerraGlide.com, as well as they're on Instagram as well at terra.glide.
Okay. Let's check out the interior because that's the final touch.
Course.
And
so I'm very much into Star Wars, and
are you?
Sadly didn't get to finish everything I wanted to do. Normally there were door graphics that were kind of indoor themed with the mountains and Death Star and such, but
so do you drive around with your helmet on?
No.
Sometimes.
I've considered
just at night.
But
stuff.
But pretty much everything that's been done to the car has all been done by me. I did all the suspension.
Very nice. And I really like the color combination, and I would love to see it on the trails. Yeah. So are you going to take it on the trails anytime soon?
I did about a week and a half ago. Okay. It was his first real run. And the other thing I didn't mention was I've got Unplugged Performance's sway bars.
Yes.
I'm the very first person, including not even their shop car, has their new high articulation rear sway bar and in-link setup, and then I've got their standard adjustable front sway bar and one of the first few to get their quick disconnect in-links. So I turned the coilovers all the way down to like 5 clicks from full soft, and disconnected the front sway bar and just went to town on a moderate trail, and it did great.
Perfect. All right, good stuff. Thank you very much.
Of course.
All right. All right, that was a cheap jackrabbit. Guys, we had a fantastic time at the show, Electrify Expo. Check out their website. There's plenty of other shows coming up this year and next year. Guys, if you like what you saw, let us know in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up, and guys, I'll see you in the next one.